Hello everyone and welcome to another Starfield build guide. Today we're going to be looking at making the Quinjet from the Avengers. The model that I used as a frame of reference was the Age of Ultron Quinjet, so that's the one that I kind of tried to replicate here. And I say that just because there's quite a few different ones that you can get via Lego, cartoons, comics, so on and so forth. There's been a lot of iterations of this ship, and so I wanted to build the one from Age of Ultron because I felt like it would fit best in Starfield. This is also a commission, and because of that, I kept this pretty vanilla. I don't think there's any mods on this at all. At least there shouldn't be. I made sure to stay within the build limits. Right now it says it's not, but it's fine. It should fit within the build limits of the base game, and there shouldn't be anything added on as far as mods are concerned. So, with that being said, we're going to go over the colors first, just because I don't want to forget. Everything's the same color, by the way. So that is not right. Why is it not giving me? Okay. So color 1 is a gray color. It's almost dead center on the brightness scale. And then color 2, I used just a basic blue color as the base, and then I just took the brightness and really brought it down so we get that nice navy blue color. And then color 3 is red, but it's not very bright. It's about halfway on the brightness scale. So that's the colors for the entire ship. Pretty simple. Follow that if you want it to look like this, and you can get that. You could probably make this a little bit more accurate if you do piece by piece, and really change the coloring around and play with it, but I decided not to do that because I wanted to get this done and out to you guys. So at the front here we have a I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Himeji command bridge for the cockpit. And then behind that we have the Stroud control station 2x1, and then we have the Nova Cowling 2LPF and another Nova Cowling 2LSF. So it's just mirrored, and notice we've got MKE9 Gauss gun here and another MKE9 Gauss gun on the other side. So we've got two machine guns up front, and then behind that we have two AccuLander 11 landing gears. Next to that we have the Stroud living quarters 2x1, and then next to that we've got more AccuLander 11 landing gears. Next to that we have a Nova Cowling 2LSF, and then we have the 500T HE3 tank. Next to that, Stroud Workshop 2x1, and then we have the 500T HE3 tank again, and then another Nova Cowling 2LPF. Behind that, we've got the Nova Cowling 2LPM. This piece is just a different variation. And then next to that, we have the AccuLander 11 landing gear. On top of that, we have the Assurance SG-1800 shield generator, which I believe is the best shield generator that you can get for any of the ships. That's the best one. It's a C class. And then again, we have another AccuLander 11 landing gear, and then another Nova Cowling 2LSM. Behind that, we have the Deimos bumper starboard aft. We've got the Fuser DC-403 reactor. And then we have the 12 old landing bay, and it's flipped around. And then we've got the J52 Gamma Grav Drive, and we have the Deimos bumper port aft mirroring the other side. And then on the very back, we have two Deimos belly afts. Got two of these that kind of help to bring all of that upwards, and it looks really, really good. I've never used that alongside this landing bay. That looks really, really good. I mean, that's just great. I was surprised at how good that looked. So I'm probably going to keep that in mind for future builds if I ever, create more things, which I probably will. That's the first section. The next one, we have the Stroud nose cap B for top, and then we have another Nova cowling. So we're kind of mirroring this, but Nova cowling, another Nova cowling, and then in the center here we have a Stroud Armory 2x1. We have an equipment plate on the very front of the Armory with another MKE9 Gauss gun. And then on the next section here, we have another Nova cowling 2LPF. And then we have the Stroud Captain's Quarters 2x1. And then next to the, on the other side of the Stroud Armory, we have the Stroud mid bracers just to kind of fill in that gap right there. If you want to put something there, you can. This would be a good spot if you're using mods to put in another shield. That would work right there if you're inclined to do that. And then, of course, we have another Nova cowling 2LSF. And then back here we have the Stroud Battle Stations 2x2. And on the very back here we have the Stroud Companionway 1x1. Moving on to the wing pieces. That's these right here. That's what this is supposed to be. On the very end we have the Stroud cowling 1LAPT. And then the rest of this is just Stroud mid bracers. We've got 2 mid bracers on the next section, and then we have 3 to finish it off. And then to connect the bracers and give it kind of a diagonal sort of shape, we've got the Deimos bumpers on both of these to help. And then notice that's a different piece. I did that specifically because it was a wing piece. So this side, the wings, it's the exact same thing. You just flip it. Okay? And then on the very back, we have 3 SAE 5660 engines. The actual Quinjet only has 2. So you could get rid of this one. I originally had a 2x1 habitation piece right here, but putting on the third one will give you a mobility of 100. And this thing, while I don't like the look of it, this thing is fun to fly. It is a lot of fun. It's great. So keep that in mind. The last piece that we have is the top. We have a Stroud Cap A starboard for top, Stroud Nose Cap B, and then Stroud Cap A. So you just got 2 Stroud caps and then the nose cap. Behind that we've got a Stroud cowling 1LAPT, and then another Stroud cowling 1LAST, and then more Stroud caps on the back, just mirroring the front. So, as far as putting all of this on, you want everything to line up like that. And you'll know if you've got it wrong because you won't be able to fit this in. And then for the top piece, we want to hide everything. So that's it. That is the fully assembled Quinjet. Notice on the bottom, again, like I said, I tried to make this very vanilla. We have 2 Obliterator 250 MEV alpha beams. Let me see if I can... there we go. That's a better view. That's a much better view. We've got 2 Obliterator 250 MEV alpha beams here and here on the 2 front Nova cowlings, and then we have 2 Atlati 280C missile launchers on these 2 Nova cowlings here. So I kind of wanted to hide that. The only ones I wanted to be visible were the 3 machine guns. So that's these 3. So that is it. Now we will go inside of the ship. You can certainly tell this is one of the smaller ships that I've built. It's still a really good-sized ship, but it's considerably smaller in comparison to the other ships that I've built, such as the Enterprise, the Normandy, or the Corvette. So this is kind of interesting. Yes, okay. So that is the 1x1 hab with the docker attached to it right there. So we're actually in the second level of this. I kind of wish that the entrance would go in from the bottom here. I wish we would go straight to the bottom piece instead, but we don't. So that's a little bit odd. I'm not too terribly happy with that, but there's not a whole lot that can be done about that unless we switch the bay. And then this is the captain's quarters. We do unfortunately have to go through the captain's quarters to get to the armory. That is incredibly weird, and I hate that. I don't know why there is not a door right here. There should be, but there's not. So it's whatever. Going down, I have no idea what this guy's leaning on. That is intriguing. That's very weird. This is... what is this? Living quarters? Yes. Yeah, I think this is the living quarters for the ship.
What can I do for you, boss?
Obviously, we have the workshop area. And then up here, this is the control station. And then finally, here's the cockpit. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. It's always something to be worried about. This is what it looks like when you take off. There we go.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Alright, so this is what it looks like in space. Notice, I don't have enough pips, which is really, really sad. I wish I had more pips, but I don't. But that's okay. I mean, it still maneuvers really, really well. Now, I've never actually tried this in a dogfight.
Will not be a part of this.
Enemy's jump target has lost its engines.
How could you do that?
Air target's shields are disintegrating at your earliest.
There goes that. So far, it's working out pretty well.
Critical damage. Target shields are offline.
I will not aid you in this.
End well for you. Tags their shields goodbye. Direct eye to target you sooner rather than later.
You'll be nothing but debris when we're done here.
Their shield is critical. They're not escaping.
I will not let you hurt me.
Enemy shields are down.
Oh, and we are now taking hull damage, finally.
We're not jumping up. Taking fire.
Unfortunately for them, I've got a whole bunch of repair parts, so, yeah. Even without my crazy M-class modules, I still don't think they're going to be.
Target scrap drive has been knocked offline.
I cannot, will not be a part of this.
There won't be enough.
It is important that you and the enemy shield generator has been knocked out.
We're going to see how long it can last. Probably not too much longer. I don't know, maybe.
Jump drive is out.
I will not aid you in this.
There are things I need to say to you at your earliest convenience.
That was the grab drive.
Their shields have been knocked out.
Minus one
Excellent
grand
work.
drive.
Wow. Even with the C-class ship, like...
You and I have things to discuss.
Oh yeah, you're
They're not jumping out of target's shield tags. Their enemy scrap drive has been disabled.
I will not aid you in this.
Target has lost. Enemy shield system has been damaged. There are things I need to say to you at your earliest convenience. Enemy's jump drive is offline. We've taken out their shields.
I cannot, will not be a part of this.
We've taken down their shields. Direct hit to the eye. To target you sooner rather than later.
Oof, I just clipped someone.
Have disabled their shield. Has lost their grab drive.
Oh no, I will not help you hurt people.
You hear me?
Oh, there we go. Huh. Finally died. Still, I lasted a really, really long time. So, that's it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with other people who might want to build this. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.